Intro to Raw Eggs, Video 2. One of the best, easiest, and cheapest health tricks is eating raw egg. Life can be birthed from an egg. Inanimate nutrients in a raw egg turn into life. Depending on the conditions, this life can be anything from bacteria, fungus, or even a baby bird. They have just about everything your body needs to thrive. Many people believe they eat healthy diets, but sadly are oblivious to the fact they're actually malnourished. Soil and monoculture is devoid of many nutrients compared to the past, plus a lack of raw foods and complete head-to-tail foods leave our bodies malnourished on some level. Much of what society considers aging is actually just disease progressing and malnutrition over time. During the Middle Ages in 17th century England, raw eggs were popular additions to beer and wine. Someone who was sick might be prescribed beer mixed with a raw egg, honey, and herbs. Syllabub, a popular dessert beverage, was made from whipping raw egg whites with cream and wine and then letting the mixture curdle overnight. A common flu or cold medicine was posset, a sort of proto-eggnog made by whipping eggs with cream, sugar, spices, and beer or wine into a thin custard. In Macbeth, Lady Macbeth famously drugs unsuspecting guards using poison posset, and in The Merry Wives of Windsor, Falstaff drinks posset before a date, believing it will increase his libido. What about salmonella and parasites? You can look up for eggs contaminated with salmonella in History of Recalls on FDA.gov. You'll see raw eggs are safe, in fact, countless times safer than greens. In the United States, as of the 2010 FDA Code of Federal Regulations over layer hens, they are fed from sealed silos. Eggs are washed and inspected, held for up to 3 days while veterinarians inspect the hens prior to release. Considering we consume around 76 billion eggs per year in the United States and use 220 billion more eggs in processed foods, there's been only one farm with a recall since 2010. So why raw? Cooking eggs denatures proteins and oxidizes other goodies. Aminos in raw eggs could not be easier to digest. Cooked eggs are tougher to digest and lack benefits found raw. Many people who are allergic or can't tolerate cooked eggs can eat raw eggs with no issue. It's okay to cook eggs for meals, but don't forget to also eat raw eggs, otherwise you're missing out big time. Today, raw eggs mostly conjures up ideas of raw cookie dough, Rocky Balboa, and apparently maybe orange is the new black. How many people eat raw eggs these days? How many people eat raw whole foods other than green leaves? Like other positive, practical lifestyle practices, eating raw eggs used to be common when television came in black and white. Raw milk is another raw food so great there used to be a regular delivery service so people could have fresh raw milk. The milkman also delivered farm-fresh eggs. This practice was left in the 20th century for whatever reasons. The advent of home refrigeration, modern farming practices, salmonella panics in the 1980s. There are lots of excuses. Regardless, raw milk, something so fantastic and healthy, has been replaced by dead milk, zapped to death with pasteurization. After acquiring a taste for good raw milk, the taste of death in pasteurized milk is all too apparent. Not only are raw eggs a complete diet themselves, they are cheap and available. Anywhere there is a grocery store, you can spend a few bucks for a carton of raw, fresh eggs. If only there was a drive-thru to purchase eggs. When I'm out and I need food, I do just this. Purchase a carton of eggs, stir them up in a cup, then enjoy. Eat some fast food and afterward feel like death, or eat raw eggs and feel super. Check out other videos on how to prepare and eat raw egg with video instruction, and on further raw egg information including immune benefits like inducing oral tolerance and the nutritional profile of egg.